Hello everyone, I am back with another video. Today we are here with Scott Hall Jr. So I recently found out what these guys call themselves. They're called primals. I've heard this word before, but I actually never knew what it was until today. If you watch my previous video when we talked about Devarius, the future cannibal, the guy that'll eventually eat people one day. You don't know how stoked I am to tell you today that Devarius is not alone. Believe it or not, this guy is actually more disgusting than Devarius. He actually leaves the meat in his car to spoil over a certain amount of days, and then he eats it. I think I even seen him eat something that he said he left out for years. So if you have a very sensitive mind, before we get into this video, I think you should leave. I don't think this is the video for you if you don't like nasty things, because it's finna get real gross. So let's talk about these primal guys, and let's talk about how they lie to you. They get on the internet and they tell you that, oh man, parasites don't exist, man. Parasites, they won't harm you. This stuff is healthy. What you're doing, this is a better way of life. I think this is some type of mental disorder where these people just think that they're better than people because they've amounted to eating bullshit and putting this in their systems, even though they know the dangers of it, or just ignore the fact that this is a dangerous way of living. I don't know why people do this. The food is literally uncooked for a reason. You're not an animal. Parasites in your body aren't the same as parasites in an animal's body. They can put up with that stuff. You know how a dog can walk away all day with fleas on it, and even though it itches him, he can still get through it, or she can still get through the damn day. If you have a leech on you or something sucking the blood out of you, you want that shit off of you immediately. And if it was in you, you're gonna die. I wouldn't even want it in me. You know, that's why you get it off of you. One of my craziest fears is some type of small insect crawling up my pants, then making its way either in my butthole or my penis hole. Oh! Sounds crazy, doesn't it? I know, right? I have this anxiety feeling whenever something's flying around me, like some type of insect is flying around me, and I don't want it to get in my ears or my nose hole, or don't want it to go in my mouth or anything. I have this type of fear, and for this guy to just be consuming this spoiled meat back to back like it's nothing. His mom kicked him out at like 16, 18, I don't even fucking know. He talks a lot about how he had to fast in his car that's going without eating, and he did a lot of fasting and just traveling the world in his car, just not having anything to eat. I can see how he started eating uncooked meat or found his way to uncooked meat. That doesn't make it a good lifestyle. I don't understand this.
Think about it like this. An enlightened man that's completely connected with the universe, it doesn't matter if he's homeless or in a mansion, he is still in perfect harmony no matter where he is. The goal is that through perfect faith, perfect grounding in reality and understanding, you could have no fear or anxiety despite any circumstance ever.
As you can see, he's been homeless so long that he's talking himself into thinking what he's doing is cool. And all these likes and views, we can see how his ego got boosted doing this and why he'll continue to do this. 1-year-old fermented liver.
Bon appetito. I'm just trying to think, like, is this mold or... Okay. Super juicy.
Oh!
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're not even enjoying it. Like, at this point, you're just doing it because people like watching you do this. And he always has some jar, like, where he's just leaving stuff in the jar for a long period of time. Then he opens the jar. I just had this jar around, and I just want to, I want you to watch me eat this decayed meat.
It's good. Okay, I think I got it.
Please don't do it, bro. Please don't. So as you can see, he's recruiting people to try out the bad, disgusting meat. But I'm the type of person, like, I think that little bite that he just ate would fuck up my entire body. Ew. To yourself, why are you doing this? I would literally sit in my bed at night and just think about that one piece I consumed. Like, I'm gonna die. You know how much throwing up and just, like, you know how disgusting you have to think of yourself till you just get to this point where you're just like, oh yeah, just eat this spoiled meat.
Oh! Hi, liver. Taste it and see how my instincts react.
What kind of vibe you getting from it?
tasted like metal. I haven't had liver taste like that before. It reminds me of the other one I had from you. I just want to be shitting on the way home.
Okay.
Just imagine this, bro. People get together to smoke one, you know, roll one up, get faded as hell. These guys are just meeting up to soberly eat old meat, bro. Old sewage meat.
This is my friend Attilio, and he has fermented water buffalo meat.
Anybody that brings you old decayed buffalo meat juice is not your friend. He just called him his friend. That's not your friend. This is just a pond in your world that's contributing to making you look like a goof. If I told this guy this, that he looks like a goof, he'd be like, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, you can't do what I do. So I just don't want to do this. I wouldn't want to eat this raw meat. It's not the way to go about your life. It's so much cooked foods out there that taste so good. Why would I want to be forcing this down my gullet?
And I'm gonna drink some of the liquid. If you come close, you can see that there's like dead maggots in there. Can you see them? I'm just
Dead maggots in there. If I see you in person, it's 100% on site. In what way is this healthy? You need a parasite cleanse. Yeah, and then they just swear, these primal characters, they just swear they don't have parasites in them. If he left this meat in this jar 1 year, how do you think the maggots just formed in there? How do you think the maggots just got in there? That's this disease. I don't even care how they formed or got in there. I just know it's nasty. I wouldn't want that.
Bon appetit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
your intuition.
Look how he's looking.
Kinda
He knows that
taste the
shit's
way it
nasty.
smells. It is kind of.
Oh my god, he's taking a gulp. He's taking a sip. Ew. Oh my goodness. Violation. 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 What the fuck? Cancel this guy, bro. Can't wait to see the day we get the news about you. Why are you flooding people's Instagram feeds with this? And why did this pop up on my Instagram? I was only watching Devarius. By the way, I'm gonna try to get an interview with that guy soon so we can know the secrets behind his lifestyle. Devarius is right here, by the way. If you don't know Devarius, he is the black primal. He say first black primal. I don't think he's the first, but he's definitely the most ruthless. He doesn't care. He's been doing this too. The difference with this guy is he actually eats the food without it being in jars left for so long, or he at least consumes a less amount of like the decayed. This guy is doing it for fun, where he just like, okay, this one's been sitting out for a year now, let me just eat this one. I genuinely almost threw up from that last video, bro. Look at this guy. His friend almost threw up. Before you upload a video, you can pick the picture that's on display for the video. He purposely put this guy covering his mouth eating that bullshit. And then if you look at this guy, he's looking at this guy like, what the fuck are you doing in all of these? And this guy's just strictly hanging with him because he has clout doing this bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, the social media world is a dangerous world, and you can get carried away very fast. And I just recommend that you just know what you're doing before you hop on the internet. It won't end good for these people. I'm telling you that right now. It's not going to end good for any of us, but I wouldn't want to die knowing that I fucked myself up. I'm gonna at least act clueless. When the doctor tells him that he's dying, he won't even be able to act clueless because you ate rotten meat for an entire year to your Instagram just to show them that you could, until you end up in a hospital somewhere. Yo, bro. And then every time he eats it, he likes to open his mouth and show us like, yeah, look at me, I'm doing it. No, that shit's just disgusting. Nobody's questioning, is this AI or not? We know exactly what you're doing, bro. Bet your breath smells amazing after that. His breath didn't smell amazing before this. Look at that jump it just get. Look. Ugh. Like, this is not enjoyable. This is not enjoy. His body is probably literally taking these tastes as pain.
Okay, this beef is like 10 days old, fermenting in my van, in my cooler.
Oh my goodness, bro. Kinda sucks living your life not knowing what good food is. I give this 4 more months. Probably definitely peek behind the scenes and see how those checks are kind of just making them want to keep doing it. Look at your facial expressions, look at your reaction. You can clearly tell that this is not good for you. Your body is rejecting it, and you're forcing yourself to believe that you're living some type of like God life by doing this.
When you're fermenting raw meat, if you drink the raw meat juice, it's extremely concentrated. So it's way stronger than just eating the normal high meat. It's like burns your mouth. It's like super sour.
All that advice given on the internet does not mean it's good advice. And just because this guy is doing it back to back to back to back does not mean it's good.
Oh. Oh.
Just look at the orgasm. Look at the orgasm that this decayed meat gives him. The worst reaction. Keith Lee would agree. Your body literally could not be showing clear signs of rejection, and you somehow convinced you've tapped into some superfood that the rest of us don't know about. He thinks that he's eating some type of like perk for superhuman abilities or something. I don't fucking know. You're probably making people want to do it, or you're probably helping people tap into a side of themselves that they didn't know they had, which is cannibal tendency. If you're gonna eat decayed animal meat that's been in your car for a week or longer, I think you would eat a human. Act like you didn't do it. You would just go make another one of these videos after, or just cut up the body and then put it in jars, fill them in a bunch of jars, and then act like you tell us that it's goat meat or whatever the hell on here. I don't know why.
Water buffalo, here's a shoulder meat, and now water buffalo, here's a piece of the testicles with butter on it.
A piece of testicle with butter on it. Look how this guy looks.
Let's go.
I mean, why are they in this setting? I wouldn't be surprised if they're sleeping together. I just really made this video to let y'all know what is going on your internet. Be safe out here, bro. Be safe. Do not let the lure control you. Raw meat recipe.
This is a raw chicken recipe that I made for my friends today, and both of them really liked it. This is actually both of their first times trying raw chicken. And so there's chicken, red onion, cilantro, lemon juice,
bro, I don't want
honey.
nothing. I don't want nothing that makes me twitch when I eat it, bro. Look at these people, bro. You know there's something wrong. Something's off in this whole page. Something's off. It doesn't take that long to cook the food. Just learn some patience, you know, and I think that will easily solve this problem. It's just like, why not cook it? Why not cook the food?
This is a very quick raw chicken recipe you can whip up really quick. It's just cilantro, onion, and honey. Very basic.
Chicken, and we have chicken butter. Chicken butter.
And then what it is all he's doing is, he's nothing like fucking Devarius. You know that raw meat's nasty and it's disgusting alone. No taste, no nothing. You're just eating bullshit. So what he does is he try to add all these vegetables with it. Like, oh yeah, let's just make it a little better. You just gotta add some spices with it or something. Get your hippie ass out.
Everybody thinks that eating raw pork is dangerous, but all the people who think it's dangerous have never even tried it. They'll refer to bullshit fake science of people with worms in their brains or whatever associated to, linked to eating raw pork, but it's all fake science. It's fear-mongering propaganda to propagate germ theory. It's all about increasing...
What the fuck are you talking about germ theory when you just ate some meat juice that made its own bugs over time? Just by sitting in a contained environment. Like, it was contained. The meat was contained and somehow, somewhere, maggots appeared in there. That's because they grow over time due to bacteria. What is this guy talking about? I made this video just to bring some awareness, just so you guys know what's going on your I followed this guy, but it won't be for long. He literally just had 20,000 subscribers before I made this video. He's gained 8,000 more people.
This meat's been sitting in the back of my van for about 3 days, It doesn't really smell unless I run it through the food processor, but I don't really taste anything on it. It's still good. It's not like too far gone. If it was like really stinky,
How do you know it's still good? And when it is stinky, you still eat it. So why are you telling her you don't even care? You're still gonna eat it.
we cannot live in a free world unless
Oh
you
my.
respect others' free will. To limit people's access to
What?
information isn't proving one thing to be true. We cannot live in a free world unless you respect others' free will. To limit people's access to
We cannot live in a free world unless we approve of what he's doing. Okay.
information isn't proving one thing to be true. If something is dangerous and someone decides to do it, you have to respect their free will to make their own decision so they can learn.
Okay, now he's saying if he wants to do this, then we have to respect his decision so we can learn.
If you don't allow that to happen, they will not be living freely.
You're living freely, nobody's stopping you. We're just telling you it's wrong. Nobody's really, if you're like talking realistically, none of us are living free. We're gonna forever work exactly what the hell you're doing, posting back to back, doing this bullshit for money.
And they will never truly know it, and they believe it blindly.
You're gonna test it for us. We're not worried.
People say that I follow Agenus Planets blindly, but I've gone against everything he said. I've done lots of experimenting. It took me 2 years to actually trust him. I went against everything he said. I tried all other people's advice, and
He just ate rotten meat. He just ate rotten fucking meat. No, I don't care what you're saying, and I won't trust you. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Go block this guy immediately, or just go to his page and report him. This also works. You know what I'm saying? So like the video, subscribe to the channel before you head out. I'll see you guys in the next one.